Well, we just went ham. There's really no other way to describe what we just did with our ray receivers at the end of the last episode, and I am going to keep it going. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Dyson Sphere Program in our Alpha Andromedae series. So we went ham. It was fun. It was good times. And I am now going to place a few more. A few at once, in fact, of the new blueprint that I've just set up. I've learned from experience what will fit and what will not fit here. So we want to go ahead and, first of all, put that down. And it looks like that is going to be the sweet spot. So we will, of course, be a little tight on our production of graviton lenses for a moment. Oh, have I used up absolutely all of my... I think I have. Okay. Well, hold that thought. I've used literally all. All right, construction bots, I need you to stop. You just stop for a second, because oh my god, they're using they used all of my conveyor belts. They literally built everything. All right, and I've just completely disconnected everything. I can't stop them. They're going out and building more. This is so funny. All right, well, in that case, I have to go back to Alpha Andromedae 2. Emergency trip to Alpha Andromedae 2 because I need to get more conveyor belts, but that's not a problem. All right, so where's Alpha Andromedae? That was the, wow, 2.27 gigawatts. And I can still build, I haven't even built the full complement of guns here. Like, I totally could. By guns, I mean the EM rail ejectors. Colloquially referred to as guns. But they're electromagnetic rail ejectors. They're rail guns. They're rail cannons, if you want to be specific about it. But yeah, let's head back and just grab, I mean, all I really need is more of those. It will definitely get me more ray receivers, because I have room for them. And also, I'm building a bunch of splitters right now, so the fact that I am traveling and doing something for a moment is good. Yeah, I'm going to get refilled with a bunch of resources when I arrive here. Also, I do need to set up a world that exports iron. Let me not forget about that. Look how much dimmer this Dyson Swarm is compared to our main Dyson Swarm now. This is not even our main Dyson Swarm anymore. Oh, nice. Alpha Andromedae 1's gravity well stopped us. That's rare. Usually we warp right past it, but we warped close enough that it was like, nope, you're going to stop now. I'm like, okay, fine. Be that way. Okay, so we've arrived. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. My base is officially so big that I will go the wrong way when I land if I think that I'm on one side of it. Okay, so I am being brought literally all the things. And it does seem as though, yep, antimatter is the bottleneck. Alright, so you can see the bots very, very hurriedly bringing me all the things they possibly can. So this should be more than enough. I'm going to wait until they completely fill me back up. Things are looking solid. Almost back up to 3,000 there, and that's it. That's 3,000. So now I just need to wait on the iron to come in. I have a bit more iron coming on the way, which I don't need the iron as much, but that is just, I'm using that to make sure I have the splitters that I need for these blueprints. So, no reason to lollygag. We need the antimatter. Thankfully, since we don't have any antimatter coming in to build those white cubes, and white cubes are the only thing, aside from all the other cubes, that are being put into the white cubes. Since the white cubes are not being made, the other cubes are being given an opportunity to build up a little bit. So the question now becomes, do I build a Dyson Sphere in Alrami? Because we are in the home stretch of the series. It's time to start thinking about a Dyson Sphere. Do I go for Alrami, or do I try to establish a base in a third system where I would be able to build a very powerful Dyson Sphere? And I'm almost tempted, given how quickly I set up the outpost on Alrami, I'm tempted to set up shop around a much, much brighter star. Like a big blue star, for example. Star's brightness is measured in lumens, which is the capital L that you see when you're looking at the star's stats. I believe it's lumens. Alright, here's our Rami 2. I was able to follow that logistics vessel in, thankfully, and you can see that we still have a number of things that need to be set up. But I'm going to go straight over here first, because this is where we really need to put some things. Alright, so you can see my construction bot's already going ham, building things. Now the upshot of what just happened is that that gave the lenses a chance to build up. And so now they're going to go crazy going in all directions here. Alright, now let's head out and continue building. Yeah, it makes sense that I ran out of conveyor belt. I might even run out of it again, to tell you the truth. It is highly likely that I will run out of conveyor belt multiple times while doing this. Now, for whatever reason, the game is giving me critical photons. I'm not sure why that is. Oh, it's because they're sitting on the line that's already been built. That's weird. I've never seen that mechanic before. So the bots are bringing them back to me. You seeing that? Either that, or what's happening is that some of the lines are getting deleted automatically as things get built a certain way. God, this is crazy. Look at this. I freaking love this so much. Alright, so power-wise, we are starting to increase in our consumption. Wow. Just wow. Alright, so we have a bunch of critical photons I can drop off. It looks like I might need to build a few more splitters, though. So let's go ahead and get those built. And I need to build a little bit more in the way... Alright, hang on. I don't have all these fully connected. That's a problem. Alright, so that time when I built those, it didn't give me any critical photons. Speaking of critical photons, where did I already dump them? I guess I did. Oh no, here they are. Alright, we'll send those off. So that will help with the antimatter production. Now the question is, power-wise, will that suffice? Also, why are... We might just be out of... Yeah, we're probably out of the resources we need. Oh, wait, no, we're not. Hang on. Okay, yeah, that's what's happening. The lenses are still making their way down, but I think we're still producing enough lenses to support this entire apparatus. So this is now a significantly more productive farm. Look at that. Look at that Aurora. That's freaking gorgeous. I love that effect that they changed. Okay. Do we do another one? Oh, man. I still have close... That? I feel like I can do another one. And I feel like I should. I feel like I should do at least 2 more, you know? It just seems, like, required. It seems incumbent upon me at this point in time. It's a massive blueprint, my god. Okay. I'll place you and shift enter. And shift enter. Alright, so that should mostly take care of everything. I might still need to build those splitters, but I am working on them, so... Let me go ahead and connect these here. Oh, wait. I'm on the wrong... I'm totally on a different side than I thought I was. Okay, cool. I forgot that I came back over here. Oops. It's fine. Oh, wait. I built that in the slightly wrong spot. Doesn't happen too often. It's one of the things that's truly elegant about the way this game is programmed. Like, the way that they have programmed the... I mentioned this very early in the series, but the way that they programmed the pointer code, just, you know, with your mouse, like, the ability to point at something with the cursor, and for the game to deduce where exactly you want to place something, or what exactly you're trying to click on. When there are so many overlapping objects, especially if you have a spaghetti mess, the game could certainly make it harder in a game, you know, that has this much in the way of conveyor belts and spaghetti and nonsense. But Dyson Sphere is very well done in that regard. Dyson Sphere Program. Okay, let me come back here, because it seems like basically I'm giving them so much work that if I move too quickly, they'll occasionally miss something, probably because I don't have a splitter built yet. Which is hilarious to me. Alright, so how are we doing on power while all this is happening? We're mostly okay right now. Yeah, we're already seeing a lot more energetic photons flying down the line. And remember that as these are connected more and more, two things need to happen. First of all, these need to sit at 100%, or they need to slowly climb sitting here on the planet until they reach 100%. In order for me to have their full potential unlocked. So that hasn't even happened yet. But on top of that, we're also waiting for the graviton lenses to be fully distributed among this entire network, which, thanks to all these splitters, it will happen. It's just, it's going to take some time. There's going to be a minute. It's just the way it is. Now, what's your deal? Okay, I get it. Yeah. So right now, all of the... Yeah, this is going to happen for a moment. Because I got these built at once, we have a bunch of graviton lenses going down that way. And I think graviton lenses actually increase the power intake of these, don't they? I don't recall, but I think they do. Alright, so I guess what I want to know then is how far down the line are we? Alright, not far, actually. We still have a good ways to go. So what's basically happening here is that you can see that eventually these get filled up with 20 graviton lenses each. And once they're full, these lines start backing up here. And once they start backing up, then graviton lenses can pass down to the next one. So I need to produce a fair amount of graviton lenses. Thankfully, I'm doing that. It's still taking me a minute. So let me see if there's anything more that I can do here. Yeah, so this is where we're producing the antimatter here. Graviton lenses are being made here, And it looks like we could probably do better here, so let's do that. This will increase power consumption a lot, but I think I can get away with this based on what I'm seeing. Oh, do not have any. Okay, well, that's a problem. Can I make any? I'm gonna guess probably not. No, I can't make any. Well, that's annoying. I will have to go get the components that I need to make some particle colliders. Let's go ahead and do that, I think, because there's nothing else to do except get this process going faster. Soundtrack is back in force. Let's head to Alpha Andromeda. 2.25 gigawatt Dyson swarm. Not even with the full complement of guns that I could have. This is one of the benefits of having a tidally locked planet. It's not just that you have the receivers constantly receiving light across the entire face of that planet, and it's just so much better for producing photons. But on top of that, you have all those guns just constantly firing with nothing stopping them. Compare that to what we have in Alpha Andromeda, which has been start and stop for the entire series. It's pretty to look at, but it's not nearly as bright and thick. It's not nearly as luminous as the Dyson swarm is in Al-Rami. It's fantastic. I just lost my way a little bit. Oh, that's interesting. Did you see that? It didn't actually... I don't know that I've ever had that happen. It's like it allowed me to re-engage the warp while not quite coming out of warp the first time, so you didn't hear the sound effect. That's interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, so this tower's emptied out. I see why, too. You know what's happening? Because we're full on hydrogen, ironically... we're not producing enough graphene. Okay, so I could burn off the additional hydrogen. That's one way to do it. Which I'm going to go ahead and set up a means to do that. Might even kind of set it up to where I could potentially have 2 rows of power plants doing it. Let's try that real quick while I'm thinking about it, because I have 38 of these that I can build. So, like, you know, why wouldn't I at least try? All right, I don't want to have these exactly side by side. So, well, yeah, maybe this is going to be a little tougher than I thought. Yeah. Okay. That's better. So much better. Now we will put you there, and you... yeah, let's just go with there. That's fine. And now, very importantly, we will need... I'm just going to pull all these into my inventory. I know I have the shift right-click command down now, and it's amazing, but just for the sake of quickly throwing some stuff together, I'm not going to worry about it too much. All right, so now... yeah, I was kind of afraid of this. Those lines are not in great places. So what I'll actually have to do, because I don't think you can actually daisy chain back onto a line, can you? No, you can't. You have to actually connect the power plants. Damn. They're just, these lines are not in the best spot. So what I'm going to have to do is probably just move them back one each. This is going to be a little bit cumbersome, but it's the only way to do it. First of all, let me go ahead and get this. Well, actually, no. What I can do is this. Let's come over here. I want you to come down here. Perfect. That's better than I thought. Alright, now we're just going to bring these down this direction. Now what I should be able to do, hopefully, maybe, I think. Oh, that's a latitude change. That's annoying. I didn't notice that. It's right on a latitude change. Okay. Let's make sure we're not running afoul of that. That actually might help. Oh, it's too far. You are kidding me. All right, well, what we shall have to do then... This is very bothersome just to resolve the hydrogen issue, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, let's just have them in line here, and then the latitude change will take effect with the next ones. All right, so for these... I mean, I suppose... No, I'll just bring them around. Screw it. Screw it. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, and then you will come down to the ground right here. Just kidding. You'll have to come forward and then come down to the ground. There we go. I was wondering what the problem was. Like, oh wait, not fully connected. Alright, there we go. We're going to have the same issue here, but it will be a lot easier to fix. And then I can just have several of these in a row, helping to burn off the hydrogen. Random iron going by. Alright, so these are daisy chaining themselves automatically, which is just so polite and considerate of them. I appreciate it. And then these can go all the way up like so. Now, I don't know whether this will truly help fully resolve the situation, but it just helps me burn off some of the hydrogen. There's another solution, which is just to refine less. And I'm aware of that. But that's not what I'm doing. That's just not the way it's going. Alright, so... Tell you what, let me build some additional splitters now, because I have the resources I need to make them. I guess I will just do 10 at a time. That's been working pretty well so far. And now the bots are bringing me the additional things I need to continue making them, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Alright, so now I have more conveyor belts. I have all the conveyor belts I need. I have all the ray receivers I need to continue going ham. And it does seem like research is moving along at a faster rate now, which is nice to see. How are we doing over here? Storage of... Check that out. Storage is full. So the actual storage is backing up here now, which is lovely to see. You know what? I'm going to just cut off the limit there. I want that to just continuously fill up with dark matter. Not only am I going to cut off the limit, I'm going to add to this storage. I love that you can build another couple of storage containers underneath the existing logistics distributor. It just makes perfect sense. It makes me happy. Okay. And notice, by the way, we still don't have any extra plane smelters, despite proliferating these. So it probably means we're still... Yeah, I mean... I think what might happen is we might finally fill up the backstock here on these, and then we might start getting some plane smelters. Alternatively, I could limit this so that nothing went into the storage and it backed up much faster, but I'd rather let it fill up all the way. I like having good, you know, full buffers. Even though it does start to get complicated and slow things down in some ways, once you get everything fully operational, especially in a game where there's no imminent threat, then it just sort of clicks into place and works beautifully, and complaints are reduced drastically. Okay, so I think I have a few more things I want to drop off here. Let's see. If I come over here, I can drop off some of those. If I come over here, it does seem like, oh yeah, we're totally fine on electromagnetic turbines now. That's good to see. Honestly, it's great to see, and I definitely have more than enough splitters at the moment, so that's good too. Okay, so I came back because I need to make miniature particle colliders. So let's see what resources are necessary for those. We need processors, we need titanium alloy, we need frame material, and supermagnetic rings, which we're out of. How does that happen? Oh, I bet I know. Hang on. I want you to well, yeah, you're providing to other distributors. Wait a minute. Yeah, how is this happening? Is it just because they require so many? It must be. So you're currently requesting from other distributors here. And I have you... Yeah. There's nothing inputting into these. Do I have anything backed up? It shouldn't be backed up. Nope, everything's connected. I made sure of that. Weird. So what I really need... I mean, it comes down to the fact that I just have 2 production facilities for these, and I could do better. That's what it comes down to. I need to do more. I need to at least double the production of those, probably. Or proliferate more, but probably both is the argument that I would make. So, if I wanted to do that, well, first of all, let's get the particle colliders made, because that's what I'm here for. Just gonna grab a handful of those. All right, now I just need graphene, which ironically I am also running short on. Now, I could add additional storage here for hydrogen, and that would partially help with the graphene situation. But I don't think that's in my best interests. Okay, so where is the graphene currently being funneled? Here? Alright, I've got plenty of it stored, at least. Yeah, look how little fuel is being sent over this direction. That's so interesting. This was such a vital part of our infrastructure for so long, and now it's like... not anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this down a bit with that in mind. I will have to reconnect that stuff up there, which is not a problem. Alright, so now with that, I should be able to build plenty of particle colliders, although... Did you just take... Oh, no, they got... Okay. Yeah. I don't need 20 particle colliders, but that's how many I just queued up. I forgot that I had a slot set up for those. For whatever reason, I was looking for it on the right-hand column. So, that's funny. I do have some oil that I can get rid of here. And some refined oil as well. There's that. Looks like they're still bringing me stuff, which is considerate and nice of them. Ooh, what have we here? So it looks like coal is starting to dry out, as is our iron. And that is something, honestly, at this point... Oh no, we still have plenty more iron ore. I just need to connect a new deposit to our mining network, apparently. So let's take a moment to examine that, because honestly I was expecting to be almost out of iron here, but I'm not, evidently. So where's the nearest big deposit? There's one down there that's pretty big. Is there one? Yeah, there's one over there that's probably the best one to go for now. Nice big deposit. Alright, I think that's all of it. 16 iron veins? Yep, 16x. So let's go ahead and place you there. You're not quite powered, which is hilarious because it's so close to being able to be powered. But what I will do is just put down one of these instead. And then everything will be fine. Literally everything will be fine. And I do, one thing I'm going to do before I, well, no, I'm not, because we're at the 31-minute mark, but one thing I'll do in the next episode is definitely find a planet where iron can be exported, because I feel like I have iron being mined somewhere, but maybe it's just not being exported yet, so I need to fix that. Okay, so I don't need... Well, yeah, there's not a slot here, unfortunately, so that won't work. Although I think I am pretty close if I keep bringing it around here. Let's see. Let's have you go this way and continue moving that way. Just need to connect this somewhere. Okay, I think... Yeah, I can bring it up here. This will work. This will work just fine. I'm just going to bring it across here. All right, and there's the iron being transported there. Alright, so you know what we're going to do here, now that I have more of a handle on this. What do you mean collide with other object? That's weird. Don't know why I was saying that, but it's not now, so... I'm guessing it was just a little bit too close due to latitude reasons. Alright, so that won't work, but you know what will? This. Okay, so iron should now be considerably improved. That does not, however, solve the coal issue. But I'm going to have to look at that in the next episode. We're at the 35-minute mark, and I'm going to solve the coal issue. It does seem like iron is going to start building back up very quickly in just a second. It looks, if you just look at the sheer... Yep, there it is. It's already building back up. Perfect. So coal is the next target. We want all of these to always have icons on them, preferably 2, not 1, and that's a good indicator of when 1 is starting to drop. So it's a good visual way to track things without needing to look at the interface at all. You're just looking at the user... Well, you are looking at the interface, but you don't have to pull up a specific window in order to track that resource. So, next one we'll fix the coal problem, and then I'm going to find a world where I can actually export iron to worlds like Alpha Andromedae 4 that need it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at noon US Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.